All right, what is up, YouTube world? This is Eric Stone with Expiring Music Writer, ASPIRING Music Writer YouTube channel. And this is going to be a show review of when I went and seen Paul Cauthen featuring Parker Twomey on June 10th of this year. A few months ago, I kind of got out of it for a little bit, but getting back into the reviewing the bands, I just went and seen a band down in Conway last week called Dirty Lindsay. They are a 70s and 80s rock cover band, and then Josie John opened up for them with Curtis Bland, and I've got videos of both of them, not Dirty Lindsay, but Josie John and Curtis Bland acoustic, and they've done originals, and they did a Backstreet Boys song and a Jelly Roll song and a little bit of everything in between. But this, like I said, is the night I went and seen Paul Cauthen and Parker Twomey. Now, Parker Twomey is a young folk singer out of Dallas, Texas. He's got 4 singles out right now. The latest single is Merry Christmas, Good Night. It was released on November 14th of last year. Then one album dubbed All This Life, and it was released on July 15th of last year. Parker Twomey is a great young artist. I got to meet him a little bit. I got a set list from him. I love it. One of my favorite things to get is a set list. But he did 14 songs that night, and he did a lot of new songs too. He kicked off his set with Counting Down the Days, and that's off his latest album, All This Life. And then he went into Baby, It's a Hard Way Now. Then he did a new song called Carve Our Names. Then he did Lines of Wilderness, which is off that album, All This Life. Then he did Midnight Melody. That was a new or unrecorded song. Then he did another new song. Then he did Till the Morning Comes, which is off his album. And then he did another new song. And then he did I'd Rather Be Your Man. That's a great, great song. They're all great. Then he did the title track. Then he did Loving You Too Easy, Little Stars, Read You Up, I think, is a newer song. And then he ended with What Good Is Running, which is off of the album. He's a great young artist, folk. Like I said, check him out on all streaming platforms. Check him out on all social media. I think he uses Instagram more than Facebook, but he does have a Facebook. And then I went and seen, afterwards, Paul Cauthen, Big Velvet came out. Paul Cauthen's got 4 albums out, and his latest is Country Coming Down, and that was released on April 1st of 2022, so it's actually not that old. And then he come out with 7 singles, and the newest single was after the show I went and seen. It's called Desert Woman, and it come out July 21st of this year. And he got 1 EP, 7 singles, and one includes a cover of him and Cody Jinks and Nikki Lee doing Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson's Lukenbach, Texas. So check that out on streaming platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Google Music, all that stuff. Like I said, latest single is Desert Woman, and July 21st. And it's hard to describe Paul Cauthen. He's outlaw country, but a little bit of funk and dance and stuff mixed in. He's his own genre to me. Like, he don't sound like anybody else. He sounds like Paul Cauthen. But that night, he did 15 songs. He kicked off with Fuck You Money. That's off his latest album. And then he did Caught Me at a Good Time, Hometown. Then he went and did Country Club, and I love that song. Slow Down. Then Big Velvet. Country as Fuck. I love that song. That's what got me into him. And I wanted to get a video of that, but I didn't get my camera up in time before I realized that's what the song was. And then he did Pray for Rain, which was off his Room 41 album. Then he did Champagne in a Limo. Then he went into Cocaine Country Dancing. Then he did the title track off his latest album. Then he did Freak, and then Rain on My Mind. Then he did Saddle, and then he ended with Holy Ghost Fire. And if you've never seen him live, it is an experience. You've got to do it one time, at least one time. I hope I get to see him again, but he is so different. He's got a different voice. He's got a different, he dances on stage a little bit. Like I said, it's a show. He's not the one to just sit there and, he plays guitar, and I completely forgot. His band is consisted of Paul Cauthen on lead vocals and acoustic guitar, Charlie Wiles on guitar, bassist Jake Greenberg, Taylor Powell on the Skins, Matt McDowell on background vocals, drum pads, and guitar. Then Parker Twomey plays keys and a guitar. But like I said, go out there and check him out. If he's ever in your town, check out Bands in Town, all the social media platforms. And this was live at the Majestic in Fort Smith. If you ever have a chance, go to the Majestic. They got great bartenders, great staff, great live venue. One of the best places to hear live music. Some concerts coming up that they've got is Dylan Wheeler is going to be September 9th. Or September 2nd, sorry. September 2nd, this coming week. Dylan Wheeler. And then they'll have Rehab sometime in September. There's a few other ones, but go check out majestic.com. And then on social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or X, all that stuff. But like I said, great venue, great bartenders, great owners, great venue for live music. So check it out, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks so much.